Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Temitope. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to how the people live in Russia. I have a lot of reactions from the Russia military documentaries to discovering Russia remotely, and yeah, so this is another beautiful video, how the people live in Russia. So if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to join the family by clicking on the subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell button so you are the first to be notified every time I upload a new video. Let's get started, guys.
Привет, друзья! Как дела? My name is Fedor, and today you will learn how people live in Russia. We have two different types of people who live in the city center and those who live on the outskirts of the city. And along with the cultural video, you're going to learn a lot of new words today. But before we get there, guys, if you want to finally learn how to communicate well in Russian, join our Be Fluent camp. We have maybe like about 3 days left, maybe 1 day left. I'm not sure when this video is going to be up, but we are filling up. If you see the link underneath, that means that it's still available. Camp is still available for you to sign up. So if you want to finally learn how to communicate well in Russian, join up and don't miss out, because if you wait, we're starting on June 27th and you will miss out. All right, let's get to it. So in Russia, as I said, people live in the apartments and in their private homes. So right here to your right is called kvartira, which means apartments. And for you to say that I live in an apartment, you say "Я живу в квартире." Я живу в квартире means I live in an apartment. Typically, those kvartiras or apartments are 5-story homes, typically, because back in USSR years, it used to be built in 5 or maybe 9 stories each. But now we have a lot of new and private and commercial buildings that are maybe 15 to 20, 25 floors each. And today, you'll learn more about that and about how apartments are structured. So the first thing, each apartment has things called Padillas, which is like an entrance. So each apartment typically has multiple of them. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And in each entrance, there's a certain number of apartments. So let's say in this one, right here, as you can see, apartments from 16 to 30. So it's only 15 apartments in each, all right? And typically, if you want to enter the place, you call your person. So let's say it's apartment number 17. And this one is working, okay. 17, and you call. We're not gonna call right now because we don't know who lives there. And you typically enter the подъезд and you go to your apartment. And a phrase for you is "Я живу во втором подъезде." I live in the second entrance, in the second, doorway. Я живу во втором подъезде. And typically in the city center, people don't have cars, or maybe it's like 1 car per apartment. As you can see right here behind is parkovka, which is a parking. And as you can see, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 cars, maybe 15 cars total in this parking, but it's 60 apartments in this building. So 15 cars per 60 apartments, every 1 car for 4 apartments. So it's not many apartments here, because people typically travel by car and by other means of transportation. Okay? У меня нету машины. I don't have a car. That's how you say that you don't have a car. У меня нету машины. Or you can say у меня у папы есть машина. My dad has a car. And also, cars are typically stored in things called garage, like in English, and in Russian it's гаражи. Right there to my right is гаражи. So these right here is гаражи. Okay? One of each is 1 garage. All right? And you can say "Я в гараже," I'm in a garage. And typically you can buy these for not so expensive for you to store your car here, maybe some home appliances, some storage space right here. And typically we have a lot of these next to the kvartira, next to the apartments, because people in apartments don't have a lot of space. All right? And so they store a lot of their stuff in the garage. For example, you can say "Я отнесу это в гараж." I will move it to the garage. And around this is maybe like 9 or 10 garages. So yeah. Back to подъезд, okay? Another word for подъезд is падик, okay? It's like a slang word for подъезд. So again, as I said, you can call your person, but if you have a key like this, you just put it right here and it's open.
Wow.
So we come in, and then over here we have apartments. We have different entrances. So as you can see, there's 1 apartment right here, 1 right here. So if you live in apartments and you live in whatever подъезд, and you live on the 3rd floor, Я живу на третьем этаже. Typically, you have to walk up the stairs because in these small apartments, it's only 5 floors. It's not a lot of space for elevators in the first place. So you have to walk up the stairs. Тебе нужно идти по лестнице. And typically on the second flight of stairs, you have these mailboxes right here. This is mailboxes. So the postman comes, puts the mail in whatever apartment it is. Then I get the key, take it out, and take my mail. Now let's walk up onto this floor right here. So on this floor, this is the second floor, второй этаж. We have 3 apartments right here. As you can see, they're all on one little, platform right here. You can enter to each door, and yeah, that's about it for the apartments. Now let's go to the private homes and see how people live in the private homes. Мы приехали в частные дома. We got to the private houses. So we got here, as you can see, it's all houses behind me. It's typically 2 stories. Each house is typically 2 stories because people build it up themselves, and 1 story is just not enough of space. And like anywhere else, when you have a private home, you have a territory next to it. In Russian, we call it dvor, or we call it agorod. Agorod is like the garden. So anything that's attached to your house is your land, and you have your garage and everything of that sort. So for example, this right here, those doors are garage, okay? Garage. All right, so now let's go to the agorod, which is the garden in Russian, and show you guys how it's done. Right behind me is agorod. Some phrase with agorod could be мне нужно полить огород. I have to water the garden. And right here is what's called бочка. And бочка, typically you have water here, right? And the reason why we have these is because under the sun is going to get hot, and typically the water that's in the pipes is cold, so you cannot water your plants with cold water. Нельзя поливать холодной водой. You cannot water with cold water because you have these. That's why you have these, бочка, for you to get some water and water your plants. Right there is кошки, cats. Also we can call them домашние животные, pets. Okay, as you can see, they're all outside and walking around. And right here we have some flowers, some other, nature and some other plants here. But right now it's beginning of June, so it's not a lot of ripe, vegetables. And so when the time comes, you have your own vegetables, ripe and are ready to go. For example, you can say очень вкусные свежие овощи, very tasty, fresh vegetables. Кошка хочет в кадр. And over there we have the outhouse. So almost every private home in Russia, at least the ones that I've been to, have the outhouse. So it's like the outside toilet, because back in the day, only recently Russian homes got the piping system to them. It used to be that there would be no toilets in the house. So this is called уличный туалет. Уличный туалет, which means the street or outside, restroom or bathroom. And how people used to shower back when there was no piping system is they would take banyas every week or twice a week. They would make a banya and go in the banya to wash themselves and to shower like that. So, but that's it for today, guys. I hope you got something good from this video, from this topic too. And I'm gonna see you guys in the camp, so sign up. It's the first link.
Thank you to the content creator. I'm going to drop a link to the original video in my description box. Thank you for showing us around. Thank you for showing us what the apartment looks like and what the private homes look like. That was a beautiful video and I enjoyed it. And like I said in my intro, if you've not seen my reactions to discovering Russia in general, I'm going to drop a link in my description box so you can catch up. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and join the family. Let's be friends, guys. Yes, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.